It was a gorgeous day today, although we started out with a little bit more cloudiness, gradually saw more sunshine throughout the afternoon and now into the early evening. And with this time change, we'll enjoy a little bit more sunshine later on into the evening with those clearing skies. Today's high was only 68 degrees, so we stayed out of the 70s, back into the 70s tomorrow, and eventually returning to the 80s during the week this week. But our morning lows were in the 40s and 50s, and will likely be there again tomorrow morning. In fact, maybe even a degree or two cooler, as we will be under mostly clear skies overnight tonight. 66 our current rating, dew points low, humidity at only 47%, and winds light out of the northeast. So a very pleasant day start to the week. But some big changes are coming. In the 60s, low 70s on the map right now, and dew point values 30s and low 40s. Very pleasant air. What did feel nice yesterday kind of stayed under mostly cloudy skies. We made up for it today, and tomorrow is looking just as nice, although humidity steadily will be on the rise during the late night and more so during the day tomorrow. And eventually we will have more of a humid feel coming back, probably starting on Wednesday and throughout the weekend, until a strong cold front is on the horizon for early next week. We'll talk more about that in a moment. All eyes, though, are on this weekend with parades going on both Saturday and Sunday, Irish Channel and the Irish-Italian parade. Little disturbance that has helped to clear us out right now. Really the only feature on the map at the moment that we're keeping an eye on. Eventually, we're going to start to see this deepening upper trough out west. What that will start doing by midweek is bringing back kind of this southwesterly flow. Within that flow, we get cloud cover and we get some rainfall, and we'll likely start to see some spotty isolated showers beginning Wednesday and kind of every day into the weekend. Then the big question arises for the weekend forecast. We will see a cold front come through thanks to a deepening upper trough. We're still going to have this big upper level low, which sends the instability, rainfall our way. Eventually, these features are going to kind of merge, and we will see a cold front develop. Exactly when that front arrives and moves through will be the day that we see most of our rainfall. And the GFS and the Euro are kind of split. This is based on the Euro. Front arrives Sunday with kind of a washout of a day for the Irish-Italian parade, and then clearing out by Monday. The GFS seems to think a little bit later. So here's what the models are saying right now. There's the front Friday. We're going to have to kind of wait for the upper energy to push this front on through. The Euro has a bit of rainfall at times during the day on Friday. Here's our Saturday forecast. Not bad for the South Shore. Doesn't mean this is an exact forecast, but some scattered showers likely for the Irish Channel parade. If it's all north of the lake, then really no issues in the channel. Then as we go into Sunday, that's when we see the bulk of our rainfall along the front. And Sunday looks to be a very wet day based on the Euro. The GFS is a little bit slower with the front. We see some scattered showers about during the day Friday and into Saturday, but still not a bad day on Saturday, nor a bad day on Sunday based on the GFS. The GFS would have the wettest of the days Monday. So there is very much still a split as to which day we see most of our rainfall. And with parades going on this weekend, we will be focusing on that forecast very closely. We'll start with some of the rainfall later in the week. And at this time, Friday into early Saturday, we may see some downpours that leads to some street flooding. Doesn't look like it's going to be a widespread issue, but something that we're watching. So kind of a dramatic shift from very pleasant weather to start the week to the warm, humid, and rainy weather coming back starting into the weekend. And I will say there's kind of a big question mark on these rain chances Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday. We could see that front shift and most of the rainfall on Monday. As of right now, St. Patrick's Day itself, Sunday, would be a washout with some very chilly temperatures on the way for early next week.